Hey guys, welcome back. In the shed, doing saws. This saw here I've got on here, it's not mine, it's my brother's. It's an 023, but this saw is a little bit special. You can see in there, it's a label. It says on there, actually I don't know how well you can read it, but it was purchased in Palmerston North from Lawnmower Services. Now, I had an uncle down there, and his name was Ron, and he passed away, but he gave this saw on to his daughter, who is my auntie as well, so it'd be like a grand uncle, I guess, one of Dad's cousins, and I think that's how it all works in the family anyway. I had it before this saw. I had a McCulloch. Before I knew much about chainsaws or anything, I needed it for firewood. I had a McCulloch, so I bought. My dad gave me that saw, and what happened? Something happened, or it might have even been going in for a service. I didn't service saws myself. I didn't know anything about them. Okay, like nothing really. I just cut firewood with them, and Dad sold it. A customer came into the shop, and Dad sold my saw for like $20 or so. Oh, it was ridiculous. He's just like, yeah, sure, I have this saw, and it was my saw. He sold my saw without even asking. Anyway, the result was I was talking to my auntie's husband about that, and he said, look, I've got 2 Stihls. Do you want one? And I was like, are you joking? Like, give me a Stihl. And he's like, no, I'll get one to you. And here it is. It's a Stihl 023. Really good model. The only thing I don't like about it is that they have, I'll just turn it up here. Tucked down and behind here is the chain adjuster. So it's like between the dogs and where the bar sits. As you can see in here, it goes right in there. I don't like that, but hey, it's an old saw. Now they all side adjust. I mean, everyone knows that. But apart from that, this saw is a great saw. It's made in USA, bulletproof little saw, 16-inch bar, 45 cc's or 40 cc's. 40 cc's. 40 cc's is the 023. 45 cc's is the 025. So yeah, and it's in good condition. I've just actually picked it off a friend of my brother's, because I gave this to my brother. He said he wanted a saw. Dad had just pretty much given me a 311. I just built, if you look back in my earlier videos, I just built the MS250, my MS250, and I was on to building my MS251. So earlier videos, right at the beginning of where I started doing all this, and he's like wanting a saw, so I said, okay, I'll give this one. I'll give you Uncle Ron's saw. You can have it, you know. So yeah, and he's been using it. It's still in really good nick. I actually chucked some dogs on it. It didn't have some dogs, so because I built my MS250 out of two different saws, I had a spare set of dogs, so I chucked them on there. So those are actually from one of my MS250s. And that's about all I've done to it. I didn't know much about saws then, so I had no idea about how anything worked really. I was still learning, so yeah, but yeah. So this is my first saw. This is my first saw. I mean, my brother owns it now, but it's what I started on. My first Stihl, I guess. My first proper saw. And even though it's a little saw, it's a little firewood saw. Really great. I really rate these saws. Like for me, it's not how big a saw is, and you know, it's what are you doing with the saw? Why do you need the saw? Are you doing small limbwood, firewood, that sort of stuff? Well, then something like this is going to suit you. Are you doing massive takedowns with 50-inch flipping spars on the trees? You know, then you probably need a 6.6 with a 36-inch bar or bigger. You know, like a even bigger, like an 880 or something like that with a 42-inch. So, you know, what are you using the saw for? That's what I'm about. Not ridiculous, you know. The size. You know, people who go, oh, you need a big saw, rah, rah. You know, they're actually trying to make up for something. Let's just put it that way. Saw has to be purposeful, right size for right job. Like, I take most of my saws when I'm cutting down a tree. So I'll take my top handle, which is a 25cc, and then I'll take right up to my 6.6, which is a 90cc. So I take the full range. So I'll have about, you know, anywhere from 4 to 6 saws to swap through for the day, depending on what I need, what size bar I need. If I'm flogged out from cutting all day and I need a lighter saw, you know, so I might go from the 4.6 down to the 3.11 for a while or something like that. Just depends what I'm doing. Am I cutting a whole bunch of brush and stuff like that, so I need to off a big limb, so I'll use my 026. Yeah, what do you need the saw for? That's what I'm all about. Sometimes you need a big saw, sometimes you need a small saw. But I love this saw. It's really cool. I almost don't want to send it back down to my brother, but I know he needs a saw, and this is a good one for him. And I just, you know, but I've got enough chainsaws, so I just need to let it go, because it'd just sit here and I'd just clean it and it'd look nice, and that's about it. You know, I wouldn't get much use. So my brother will get far more use out of it. So yeah, that's really all I was going to talk about today. I was just going to give this saw a clean. As you can see, it's quite dirty, but it's still really mint in a lot of ways. It's got, you might be able to see it there, but it's got 2 small burn marks. I'm not sure what they were on the saw when I got it. But you can see, hang on, I'll take you off the thing, and you'll be able to see, like you can see just how mint this little saw is. See, made in USA. Yeah, great little saw. All right, but that's it from me. Yeah, that is it from me. I haven't got much more to say. I'm going to clean up the saw, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Actually going to do that next. That's coming up, building that big Husky 3120. So I'll try and capture some of that for you guys. But apart from that, still for life, and we'll catch you later. Have a good one. Bye.